This video is brought to you guys by Moo. Listen, once you open up your account and funnel with at least $100 using that link down below, or by simply going to stocksurfest.com/Moo, you get 5 stocks right off the bat. Each of those could be valued up to $2,000. So what are you waiting for? And you also could get more stocks if you want to deposit more money, but with just a $100 deposit. Again, 5 stocks. Each of those could be valued up to $2,000, guys. So use that link down below. I appreciate you all, as always, because that is an affiliate link. And with that being said, folks, cheers. Let's dive right into the video. So check it out. We're going to break down 3 companies in this video that just reported earnings. Some of them today, I think 2 of them today, and the other one was yesterday. We're going to break down those companies, the earnings, the charts, and we're going to go over the markets, as it is about 3:15 right now on the East Coast, and we're getting through Power Hour very slowly here. I don't know why, but it's going, it seems pretty slow today, guys. Obviously, it's the same time as it always is, 1 hour, but today it's going pretty slow. Either way, we're going to break down what's going on, so if you all find value, hit the like button, make sure to subscribe, and let's dive into it. So right now, the markets are pretty boring, if you will, not doing much, which honestly is not a bad thing. Some days we have crazy up days, other days crazy down days, and sometimes, guys, it's needed that we see a cool off day like we're seeing right now. You guys can see the Russell's pretty much at break even. Excuse me, guys. The S&P, same thing. The Dow's down about 0.25%. All right, it's actually recovered from the deeper loss that it was in, or that we had in the Dow earlier today, so that's good. And the NASDAQ is up a little bit, up 0.1%, but pretty much at break even. So everything's close to break even at this point, guys. And we have SPY. If I pull up the 20-day chart, this is still in a downtrend. Don't get it twisted, guys. We're not fully breaking out right now. We're not. But we will be, in my opinion, if we do start breaking above 443, 445. But again, as of now, downtrend's intact on SPY, and it is on Triple Q as well. You guys can see we're still technically in a downtrend, and in my opinion, for this to start reversing, we're going to have to break above 368, 370, 375, and that's where we could really start to break out on Triple Q. So keep that in mind, guys. SPY, Triple Q, still in a downtrend on the 20-day chart. Same with the Dow and with the Russell. All the indexes, right? Same thing pretty much as of right now. I'm not sure when you're watching this video. Actually, I can guarantee it when you're watching this video, it's going to be the same thing. But maybe at some point next week or in the next couple of days, things change. But that's what we're looking at right now. And the VIX is at a pretty decent spot, if you ask me, right around 16, 17. It looks like 2 days ago, the VIX got up to about 19. And in my eyes, the VIX, a healthy spot for it is anywhere between 18, 20, 22. And we got really low, guys. We got to 12 a couple of weeks ago, which was a multi-year low on the VIX, if I remember correctly. And now we're getting to a more reasonable spot. Still arguably too low, depending on who you're talking to, guys. I mean, 16, 17 is where we're at now. But I think anywhere 18, 20, 22 is a decent spot for the VIX. It looks like the metals right now, let me pull up silver. It is up 0.6%. Not bad. Let me see here, guys. Silver's up 0.6%. There we go. It looks like it is starting to reverse to the upside on the 1 hour chart, which is good for the bulls. And is it the same thing here on gold? Maybe, just maybe. Let me see. Actually, no, not quite yet. Again, silver is reversing. It's above the moving averages on the 1 hour chart. Gold's not quite there yet. It's at 1930. It is up $3 an ounce on the day. All right, not bad. But it's not above the 180 SMA quite yet. And usually silver leads gold. So silver's leading the breakout, you know, in this case, obviously. And gold might follow. Gold might follow. Honestly, this could be a good play right here. And if you look down here on the RSI, we do have a bullish divergence that's playing out on gold. So GLD, guys, is one that I'm going to be watching. I don't know about you. Maybe you should add it to your watch list as well. This essentially is a gold ETF in terms of, well, you don't want to buy it and hold it, in my opinion. Well, I guess you can do whatever you want, but I'm not buying this as a replacement to physical gold. I'm looking at GLD as a way to trade gold in the short term, right? You know, the price action, if gold does end up seeing that breakout, right, this could end up breaking out. Well, it will break out because it tracks the price of gold. So GLD is one that I'm going to set my alert at. Actually, I'm glad I brought this up because we do have a bullish divergence on gold, and GLD could be poised to break out. What do you guys think? Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below, and let me see what oil is up to. Oil right now is at about 79.75 a barrel, right around 80 bucks a barrel. So let's see what it does. Does it bounce off this point? It's pretty oversold if you ask me, on the 1 hour chart, on the 4 hour chart as well. Let's see. So let's get into some of these stocks, guys. The first one being Lowe's. I'm not sure if you saw, but this company reported earnings in the morning, and their stock right now is up almost 4%. Not bad. Pretty good, actually. Very good, considering the markets now are actually turning red. Now we have the Dow down 0.3. Now we have the S&P turning red. The Nasdaq's about to go red as well. Uh-oh, guys. Uh-oh. So it looks like Lowe's, on the flip side again, is green, up 4%. They ended up doing, I believe they beat EPS and revenue. I was looking at it earlier. Let me come down and see, though, for sure. It looks like they did adjusted EPS of 456, which beat the 459, or 449 rather. That's good. Actually, no, they missed on revenue. That's my bad, guys. They missed on revenue, $24.96 billion versus $24.99 billion expected. And I believe, let's see, guidance, they reaffirmed their guidance for full year 23 on revenue and on EPS. All right, pretty good. And you guys can see with this earnings report, we are now up, like I said, 4%. And now we're breaking above not only the 180, but the 50 SMA as well on the 4 hour chart. And now we're actually approaching the highs from the 14th of August, being about 227.50, 228. Let me actually put my alert at 228. I'll do that right now. Mark is at or above. If we take out that point, the way I'm looking at it is Lowe's could then proceed to break out towards 235, 237, maybe even higher. So LOW, another one that I'm looking at, which is not doing well, or at least it wasn't last I checked, and I'm sure it has not recovered. It is Macy's, guys, ticker symbol M, which is down 13.7% right now, and it's pretty much right at the lows from a couple of weeks ago, being about, well, I guess a couple of months ago, being about $11.50, $12 per share. That's right where we are. And look at the markets now, guys, top left here. All indexes are in the red. Looks like we are starting to sell off into the latter half of Power Hour, as now we're getting close to the midway point here in Power Hour. So it looks like Macy's ended up doing, let me see here, guys, EPS of 26 cents, which beat the 13 cents expected, and they beat on sales, $5.13 billion versus $5.09 billion expected. Not bad. And it looks like here inventory's down 10%. All right, pretty good. Let's come down here. Looks like they back full year view of sales of $22.8 to $23.2 billion. And it looks like here a year ago they did $5.83 billion of revenue. Now they just did 5.28. So it is down a good chunk year over year. And like I said, guys, the stock is getting completely pummeled, down, what, 14% almost, and it's a complete falling knife at this point. And by the looks of it, guys, this could be going towards the lows, or maybe take out the lows from the end of May. Not looking so pretty right now for Macy's. And Zoom, which I made a TikTok about. Make sure to go follow me on TikTok, guys, at Stas Talk Stocks, or just type in Stas Surfest on there. There's a lot of fake accounts, so be careful. But I'm pretty sure you'll be able to follow me. I made a TikTok about this. Zoom's actually Kathy Wood's, I think, 5th biggest position, or 6th, or maybe 7th, one of those in the ARK Innovation Fund, which is just unbelievable in my opinion. I don't know what she sees in Zoom. Am I blind? I mean, what the heck does she see that I don't see? I'm not a big fan of Zoom, clearly, guys, and a lot of people aren't. This stock was in a bubble. It was at, what, $500-600 per share. Now we're at $65 per share, which is just unbelievable. And Kathy is loving it. I don't know why. There's a lot of competition, pretty much no moat for Zoom. But I don't know. Maybe I'm crazy. Let me know what you guys think down below in the comments. But overall, look, they ended up doing EPS, and I think they reported yesterday, but they beat EPS $1.34 adjusted versus the $1.05 estimated, all right, and they beat on sales $1.14 billion versus $1.11 billion expected. So double beat for Zoom Video Communications, not bad, and they see adjusted EPS of $1.07 to $1.09 versus the $1.03, all right, pretty good, and total revenue of 1.11 billion to about 1.12 versus 1.13 expected. So sales a little bit shy of the guidance there, but really nothing that crazy. They beat EPS, revenue, adjusted EPS is above the guidance. That's good. And it looks like they got it for full year 24 EPS of 463 to 467 versus the 432 expected, and revenue of 4.48 to 4.49 versus the 4.48 billion expected. Not bad, honestly, guys, not bad. And the stock went down, or it's currently down a little bit over 2% on the day after these earnings. And to me, guys, Zoom's a no-go for a long-term investment, but for a trade, maybe I'd consider it. But at this point, guys, it's under the moving averages. Falling knife, at least in my opinion, that's what I'm seeing. So I'm being very, very careful with Zoom Video Communications, guys. We'll see how it goes, EM. But that's the last one for the video. So if you enjoyed it, hit the like button. Make sure to subscribe. I appreciate you all for tuning in as always. And feel free to check out my Patreon, guys, if you want to see me build out my Patreon portfolio, which I just added a brand new position to yesterday. If you want to see me build that out with full transparency, screenshots every week, you get to see how I build it, right? You want access to the Discord, me throughout the day, all that good stuff. Check out the Patreon or the YouTube channel membership. It's pretty much the same thing. But Patreon, I prefer a little bit. It's a little bit better in my opinion. But you decide. Check it out. Link down below. And with that being said, folks, cheers. I'll see you in the next one.